Now, we move to the case of an Indian jailed in Pakistan. The Peshawar High Court has ordered finally the government to produce jail records to confirm Hamid Ansari's conviction. The judge has asked the government representative to produce the jail records on the 24th of January next year. Ansari's lawyer argued that he should actually be released as he has already served his jail term. Ansari has been lodged inside a jail in Pakistan for 5 years now. Pakistan Army has charged Ansari for alleged espionage. Despite serving his jail time, Ansari continues to rot in Pakistan's prison. And joining us live from Pakistan, our bureau chief in Islamabad, Taha Siddiqui. Taha, thank you very much for joining us tonight on the broadcast. This is indeed a very worrying case. Why is he not being set free?
Well, basically, because, he was the case sent to the military courts, and the military courts decided its punishment. So with such, when it's the military involved or the military courts, normal judiciary, civilian judiciary does not take any initiative. Despite that, we're seeing somewhat of progress in the case, in the sense that we've seen that the judge has ordered the government to produce records, and hearing is at a pace which can be considered progressive. In the sense that otherwise normally cases in Pakistan are pending for many months, and the next hearing does not come. But this particular case, every 2 weeks we've been getting the hearings. So that's I've been talking to the lawyer, so he seems hopeful. He has a good reputation at the Peshawar High Court also. So he seems to suggest that in the next year, when the next hearing happens, the record will be shown, and he will be able to convince the judge that Hamid Ansari has already spent the time he should, and remission should apply to him and relief should be given to him, because he did not commit any of those crimes as he was accused of in the military courts and convicted for.
This is not the first time that an Indian is jailed on charges of espionage. In case this happens, what can a citizen, what can a normal person do?
Well, definitely, you're right, Daniele. There are many cases like that. I mean, between Pakistan and India, for example, if you go down south in the port city of Karachi, the fishermen are a regular feature of this sort of arrest that happened on the Pakistani side of Indians, without knowing, trespassing into Pakistani territory or the disputed territory in the sea. Similarly, we've seen that happening on the LOC. We've seen that happening on the the international border and the working boundary. This particular case, he came in from Afghanistan, Hamid Ansari, from what we know. So normally, I mean, with citizens, the cases are very different, but the accusations on him and for what he's been convicted are very different. They are saying that this particular individual, Hamid Ansari, was involved in espionage. Now, that's what the lawyer is trying to disprove and say that he had nothing to do with espionage, and it was just he was pursuing a girl, and that's why he came in. So with his case, initially he was missing. We had no idea where he was. He had no access to legal recourse. But now that his case has become public, there is some legal recourse. But and other people, civilians, also have some recourse. But for example, with Kulbhushan Yadav's case, he still does not have that same sort of legal recourse that we would see with an Indian civilian.
Thank you very much, Taha Siddiqui, our bureau chief in Islamabad, helping us better to understand what will be the sort of Mr. Ansari, who is still, unfortunately, rotting in Pakistani jail despite having finished his term.